Quick disclaimer. Trading carries a high level of risk, so anything done is your responsibility. The content on this channel is for educational purposes only and are my perspective and personal opinions. Alright, my people, what's good? First of all, I appreciate you joining the membership, the premium membership, and becoming a premium member. Big up to yourself, and you wanting to take your trading to another level. It only makes sense, you know what I mean? And my simple goal is literally to just get you there as fast as possible and to understand. So you have two options here. First of all, you already answered the question, right? You answered one question. Do you want to be profitable or do you want to be right? You said to yourself, I want to be profitable, which is the reason why you paid for this thing and the reason why you're here now. And I am going to make sure that you become profitable based on all of my efforts to put things and documents and this medical approach, this pretty much medical approach is surgical approach to trading, so that you can fully understand what we have here going on and what you are getting involved in, right? But it's for you to go through all of the things that I'm setting up right here, right now, that you can become profitable in literally less than a month if you simply apply yourself. The fact that I have this indicator right here, and if you can just follow how I tell you to use the indicator and how we look at time frames and how you're going to be using the time frames in conjunction to how the indicator works, you will be able to get into successful trades already within the first week or 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Very simple put, worse, because you're going to be following my trades. You're going to be following exactly what I do. So to begin, we're here in the Discord. What I'm going to do is actually just pull this up again like this so that you can see, because I know my camera's on the other side. So let me just make sure that I'm not in the way too tough. All right, cool. So you can see the channels right here, right? Let me just cut this here, just distracting me. Yeah, cool. So you can see the channels right here. You can see where what we're getting into. This is the entire Discord right here that you just got paid. That you just paid to get access to. This over here is like the free membership place. So where I do public shout out for everybody here who is like the free members and stuff like that. If you are in green, you are paying for this thing. If you're in gray, then you're just here for the free membership. Yeah. So this is what you also, as a paid member, have access to see what I'm telling these people in the public as well on YouTube and everything else. But you have access to stuff like this where I do the announcements on certain things. I give you my trade ideas every single day that I am trading. So you'll be able to follow this with the indicator and everything else. So you can, so in other words, you can mirror what I'm doing right away and be able to get into trades. And as well, obviously, study what I'm saying so that you can understand it. So you can trade independently, because the goal is for me to actually make you an independent trader and you can become profitable on your own. But obviously, I'm going to walk you through that process. This is the main chat where you're going to be asking all the questions and everything else. I encourage you to ask as many questions, and no question is stupid. No question is basic enough or too basic for me to want to sit down and answer that, because that's the whole purpose of you being here, right? To ask questions and for me to answer those questions. And you asking a specific question might spark something in my mind that further develops our system. So you just never know. Don't be afraid to ask questions, and don't be afraid to put your analysis in different places so that we can understand how you're looking at it, so we can either correct it or look on it, congratulate it, and then apply it to our system as well, right? But it's not like we're integrating or introducing new systems to us. It's just perspectives on the same thing that we're looking at, because we already realize we're profitable. So we just literally need the new perspectives, and we're developing the perspectives on the thing that we've already established. So that's the main chart. This is the members trade ideas. So what you can do is put your trade ideas, as in like if you have ideas of where you'd want to get into the market based on a certain thing, then you can put that in here. The reason why you'd like to do this is because if you are watching USD/JPY or gold and nobody else is watching that, you might see an opportunity here based on what we teach that nobody else saw, and now everybody can get to be a part of that as well. So there's a lot of benefit in this. So your main chart, this is your members trade ideas, and this is obviously just runners only. So like it's just a showcase of trades, right? Obviously I'll be doing that in here, my trade ideas, and you don't necessarily have to do this. To be entirely honest, this is like vanity. So in front of your face right now, I'm just going to delete that. You know what I mean? It doesn't really need to be there. To be honest, we are more so fixated on progression and development than just vanity, because we already know the potentiality of what we're getting into. We can get into 1 to 40 trades right now, like ratios of like crazy stuff. This is 1 to 24. This is not crazy to us, and it's not far-fetched. So it's not like we have to actually showcase anything, to be honest. So now you have those. This is where it gets good for you who just paid for the membership. So your simple job is literally, let me make sure my audio recording, because God's, I did that yesterday. Anyways, your job here is to start here. You'll see this photo right here. This photo explains exactly what the system is. And if you flipped this, it'd be this exact same thing for a bullish sentiment, right? But it's just for you to understand how we're looking at the indicator, what we're doing, how we're getting into the management aspect of it. The understanding, which is the establishment of a market, the bias, the entry criteria, what we're doing, and then when we see things happen, what we're looking for. Then once we engage and enter the market, how we're managing our trades. Simple as that. And that's what that is right here. First, I'll be populating this a little bit more, of course, over the course of time. But this is the most important thing for you to see as you start here. Then you get down into market mechanics. This is where the master classes are. So from the very first one, this is before we started to use the indicator. This is before we started to use the indicator. Then I say from this point, we introduce Annovate, the Annovate indicator, and began looking at the system in a new light, making the execution of the system that much easier and creating much more potential for successful trades and easier management. Overall, we began viewing the market from a greater or higher perspective for longer runs and better entries, right? As you can see. Right, so this is where the Annovate indicator just came in. So we're growing, we're developing the system that we've already established as golden already, and all we're doing is just prolonging that and making that super simpler for anybody who can join or who wants to join to be able to catch up to speed very quickly. Because right now, at this point now, all you have to do is learn how to use the indicator, right? Now, if you want to get down into the nitty gritty of why the indicator works the way it does, why do we think the way that we do, that's where Masterclass 2 and Masterclass 1 comes in, which is the reason why I put it here, so that you can understand the basics first. And then when you see the indicator, you're like, oh, I know why the indicator is showing this here. I know why this is working. So even if I remove the indicator, like if I came over here and I went to this, and I just removed the indicator, let's say for this just bull run right here, and I just bam, and I removed, as a matter of fact, and I just removed the whole indicator, I can look on this and tell you exactly what was going on right here, right? I can tell you that we were just passing through highs and we started doing the same thing. We could have traded through all of these. Like, I can tell you this. But now with this, with the indicator, you literally can just enter trades based on what we see here. Like, you see your triangle pop up, you enter right here, your stop loss is right here. Now it's intuitive. So we've moved it from having to be so analytical to now intuitive. So now you just see the thing, you see the trigger, and you get in. That's it. You understand? And based on criteria, of course. Like, it's not like you're just gonna stay on one time frame and do this, although you can. It's not like you're gonna do that. You know what I mean? Like, you definitely can make it work to your advantage in many different instances. Let's say like even this right here, that's a crazy trade right there, just going down, just showing you like the potential of what you can be doing after you learn this thing. Like this one right here never does come back. This one right here never does come back. The opportunities typically don't even come back, and then when they do show, they don't even get you in the trade anyways. So you save money, you save time. Like this one right here, this is where you'd have taken a loss. Beautiful, right? But you never get another opportunity until right here, which does what? Provide you a disgusting win. And that's just on one time frame. Remember, this is a disgusting win. That's a 1 to 40. That's amazing. You know what I mean? That's amazing right there. A 1 to 40. And you know, with this system here, it's just beautiful to see how we developing the whole thing, right? So back to this now. Masterclass 4. This one is the most recent one that I just did. Obviously, when you're watching this, more than likely, we probably end up being like at 5 or 6 or 7. But this video still kind of shows you exactly how I want you to approach the Discord, right? This is how I want you to utilize the platform that we have here, right here. So Masterclass 4 is when we really get into like the nitty gritty, you know what I mean? And getting down into like the seconds charts, getting into the dailies, the 3-month, like whatever time frame you could possibly think of to choose, we literally attack that right here. And in this one here, I get into an insane trade on the 5-second chart and hit a 1 to 11 in roughly about, I didn't even know if it was a minute. A 1 to 11 in about a minute or 2 minutes. Like, anyways, the one-on-ones, these are the one-on-ones that the sessions that I go on with some of the other members that just wanted extra guidance or whatever the case is. You can even watch these and see how they explain their systems, how they get into different things and what they're looking for in the markets, and you know, how I guide them or how we both resonate on a certain topic or something like that, you know. And obviously many more of these to come too, but this is all just like extra data, because how I might explain something in here might spark something in your mind as well. So it's good to still just watch the content either way, because what I say over here in Start Here or what I say in Market Mechanics, although these are extensive, there might be one thing that I say on one-on-one that might spark everything for you and just you got it. Although I already make it like an aha thing, it's super easy. Then obviously we have this one webinar that we just made like a couple of weeks ago. And now that we have our actual paid membership area, now we're gonna have regular webinars on a weekly basis. So either on a Saturday or a Sunday, we're gonna be establishing which day they're gonna be, and then we're gonna just have that webinar and just call it that. And those will be in here. We're gonna eventually have hundreds of these supporting docs. These are just like things that I would want you to understand. The broker thing, sure, you can have your broker or whatever it is, but this is who I use. Market Mechanics Key Level. This is a PDF showing the real mechanical way of looking at how we develop the entire system, similar to what this picture is, where it's like you see the drawings, you don't see the indicator anymore. You just, well, obviously you see the 2 MAs because that's the grassroots of the whole thing, the system. But how we're looking at price and how price passes, and see here the swing high, swing low. So we've been doing the same thing. The indicator literally just helps you identify it easier for those who might have a hard time grasping how I'm communicating it. Because I want to separate, I want to minimize the communication barrier between us as humans to say, oh, how I say a certain word and you think a certain thing. But if I have something that's intuitive, then we both can see the same thing and reach to a conclusion faster and reach to the same conclusion faster. That's the whole goal. The entire trading rules I go by. So I show you the 2 hour, 15 minute, 1 minute. Those are my things. This is how the MAs are. And then this is my entry rules checklist. This is the trade management rules, accounting and data collection. You know what I mean? So a lot of good and useful stuff in here. 2 entry styles. This is no longer something that you'd have to even care too much about, but this is something that is another grassroots thing to understand the entire system. You know, you don't have to care about it because we have the indicator, you know, and then just showing this. Then community analysis. You can literally make your own videos analyzing your stuff, analyzing your trades, analyzing your back testing, and showing me, showing the group, showing the members. You can post it on YouTube, and what I will do, as soon as you send it to me, I'll go in and just like this, where Arno now sent his system build breakdown and how he's approaching it, how he's making his thing kind of different. Because I'm not saying that I want you to follow what I'm doing exactly. What I'm saying is this is a very profitable system and all you have to do is follow it. But if you have your own desire to twist it and make your own way of it, do that. And it'll be cool to see that you have your own mind, your own way of approaching this thing. And we can all see that, and we can all participate in your thoughts as well and your approach. Because now influence is a part of this. And if you have good ideas that you can influence the system in a very good way, that somebody else might catch on and log on to quicker, then everybody wins. That's what we're here for. Everybody winning. I'm not here to say, man, I'm the Godhead, you have to follow me. I don't care about any of that. I'm here to like provide value for you, provide value for my community, and provide value for anybody that has interest in becoming a profitable trader. That is my goal. And that's pretty much it. All right. So take everything that I just said with a grain of salt and go in, dive in, do the thing, put in the work. Because what I've done is I've been trading for 8 years plus. What I've done is simplify the system now. Since I've become profitable, I've simplified the system now that I can cut your learning curve from 8 years to possibly 2 months, which is batshit crazy. Which is the reason why now I'm charging for it, because it's like, okay, I spent all this time losing so much money and beating my own mental, beating my own psyche to learn all these different things, and I'm literally giving you the game right now for free. And I'm simplifying it so that you can understand it. You know what I mean? So anybody can understand it. I don't care what level you're at. You could be at an expert level to your own understanding, or you could be a very beginner that just walking into trading for the very first time. I'll make it where it's just super simple for you to understand and log on to what we are doing. And at the end of the day, if it's not super simple, you probably shouldn't be trading that anyways. If your charts look like, I don't even know, like, I don't know how to explain it, but if your charts look like it just, like Crayola sponsored it, or if your charts look like a newspaper, don't trade that. That's not a beneficial system. I'm just telling you that because there's too much confusion. You need to be able to just hop onto a chart, look at something, and immediately know what you want to do. Okay, this is already established bearish because we see over here bearish. Okay, since it's established bearish, I see right here, I see my low. Okay, I don't get a trade. Okay, cool. I see my low, I get a trade. Okay, I'm entering right here. Even just on this instance right here, I still walk away with, before going to break even, I still walk away with a 1 to 4.5. Like, simply put, I didn't even have to do no calculations and look on no gaps or look on no nothing. You know what I mean? So yeah, simplify the system for you.